Michelle. Michelle loves evaluating. This morning she reflects on the 90s and is also excited about evaluating Fabio, and his speech was, "What version are you running?" Please help me welcome Michelle.
Fabio X! This speech wasn't about hand gestures, but that would have been cool. Just saying. You have a very soothing voice, Fabio. In fact, I would even go out on a limb to say it is somewhat ataraxian. However, the purpose of this speech was to have vocal variety, get excited about something. I like the way you put your speech title in your intro, very good. I think everybody should do that. And you took it one step further. When you started your speech, you created suspense around your speech title, which was apropos since we really weren't sure, or most of us could have gone to technology because most of us are techno geeks in the room, except for Helena. We love her. But the purpose of vocal variety, when you talked about your military experience, you of course got very, not only were you animated, but your voice, you remembered, didn't you? We could tell you were having a moment. But one time when you were talking about your town and how it was a ghost town, now maybe bring it down a little bit. One of the things that is very difficult to do, but I'd like to encourage you and everybody else, is if you are having a dialogue with two people that you're counting both sides of the story, such as with the robber when you were 7 years old. That's a great opportunity to be the robber voice over here, and then you could be the child's voice over here. And even moving about in the room. Excuse me. Yeah, I know, it's double punch. In vocal variety, it's not always about the highs and the lows. There's also opportunities to quicken your pace if you're telling a story, such as when you were telling us that you were going to go to the other side of the street. You do have a very soothing voice. You do use pauses, and I like that. Get excited also. You were very anxious at that point. You were telling us you were going to be prepared. Be quick, because I know if you had somebody following you, you were going to be quick to go to the other side, or run. Use that also in your voice. I remember Scott said one time, it's not so much what you're saying, but how you're saying it. So if we can remember what it is that we're saying and project that in how we are saying it, I think that the two will merge as one. And that's the secret recipe. One of the things I want to leave you with, and I'm sorry to end on a low note, but you do this a lot with your hands. I mean, actually, I think you're standing like this. I don't know, is this a tennis? A lot of tennis. No, that's out. No, that's not a tennis thing. You do this a lot. I encourage you to look at the video, please, because I've noticed that you do this a lot. We just keep our hands down to our side. It'll give us the opportunity to make these greater gestures. Thank you, Fabio.